Hey there everyone, it's Kim. It's been a while since I made a video. I just find it hard to make videos about really good trades or really bad trades. Nobody wants to see the bad trades, but even just making good trades, the method that I teach at the Price Action Traders Institute, or PATI as we like to call it, is so simple sometimes that I can't believe how simple it is. And once you learn it and once you're able to implement it and execute, you take small losses, you manage your risk, and you have the opportunity to get into some big trends, which I want to talk about today. Now, I could show you the trades that I took on the FOMC, which were really big moves, but I want to keep it real and use today, Thursday, December 14th, as trades that we want to look at. So let's get into Forex trends. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Kim with a quick video on the euro dollar and the pound dollar. These are two trades, two pairs that we had decided that would be the focus for today, or that I had decided. And the reason why is these both were in clear directional moves to the upside, or trending markets to the upside. The euro fell off, though, and went back into its range, but then had a break right before we began the planning session. And so this pair I had traded twice before I got in on the break. The first trade was 15 pips, and that was on the euro main refinancing rate announcement. And then the next trade was on the USD news, where I took a full stop for -8. So the net on that was +7. And then I was able to get in on the break right here. And this is the break I'm talking about right here. And this pair is now in a gorgeous trending move to the upside. I'm looking to target up here at 1020, and we'll see what it does. I'm going to go ahead, though, now and move my protective stop to lock in profits on this trade. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in, let's go ahead and lock in 24 pips. That will be 3-1. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on the chart, locking in 24. Put locked, not locking, plus 24. All right, so using an 8 pip stop, that's 3-1 on this trade. We'll see what it does. All right, so the next trade is the pound dollar. This pair was in a trending move to the upside, took a long on the news right here, had a 10 pip stop, so let it spike down and then picked it as it turned and came around. I'm currently locked with 10 pips. I'm going to go ahead and move that up. I locked this trade before the planning session, and it was a good thing because we had what's known as a changeover here, and you have a choice. If you're an experienced trader, you can hold on as long as you have a protective stop. If you don't, and not experienced trader, you should take your profits. So I'm currently still long this pair, and I'm looking to target up here at 27.80. And right now this pair looks pretty good. It got as high as 53.5, so it's broken through this key level right here at 27.50. Looking for price to come back up through that again and pop through that and make a move, a quick move possibly, up into 27.80. But I'm going to go ahead now and move this protective stop to go ahead and lock in. Let's go ahead and lock in. I'm going to lock in 40 pips on this. That will be 4-1 on this pair. All right, so right here, I am now from 10 pip lock, I am now locked with 40, which gives me a 4-1 using a 10 pip stop on this pair. All right, so we'll see what it does. We'll see if it gets up here. And if it does, that will be a 91 pip trade. Hey there, everyone. Kim again with another update on the euro and the pound. These pairs have been moving just exquisitely this morning. And if you remember from the last video, I had a third trade that I got in on a breakout, range breakout right here. And I ended up getting out with plus 32. My protective stop was hit, and I got right back in after that protective stop was hit, just below the yellow line. I'm long here, looking for price to now come back up, hopefully, and break this previous high that it had just put in, come through 1100, and then make a quick jump up into 1020. We'll see what it does. Let's go to the pound dollar. And if you remember from the first video, I had a 40 pip protective stop on this pair, on this long, on the news trade that I got in, and that was hit. and I got in right afterwards, just like I did on the euro. Right after the protective stop was hit, I got back in long below the yellow line as the candle was pushing through, got back in as it swooped around, and now I'm looking for this pair to come up into 2780. It's just breaking the previous high already, and I'm looking for it to come into 2780 and then possibly make a quick push up into 2800. We'll see what it does. Hey there, everyone. Kim with a quick update on the euro dollar. This trade has been stuck here for over an hour and it's just now starting to move up. I have gone ahead and locked 15 pips in right here so that if the trade does turn against me, because I might go for a workout, at least I'll get 15, which is almost 2 to 1. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the GU. All right, so GU has finally started to move off this sideways channel that it's been trading in and stuck in. I've now locked in 30 pips on this pair as I target up here at 2800. It looks pretty good at the moment. It's now just coming through 2780, so it just has 20 pips to go. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, come out 3 to 1 with 30 pips on this move. Hey there, everyone. Just a quick update. Another one. I've locked in, moved this stop up to lock in 20 pips on this trade. And again, I'm still targeting up here at 1020. I'm going to go work out. So I wanted to go ahead and leave the EU and the GU on. I've closed the CAD and the Australian dollar. I jumped out of the Australian dollar for plus 24. And my protective stop on the CAD was hit for 25. So let's jump to the GU and see what that's doing. And on this one, I have locked down 40 pips and waiting for it to come up and hit 2800. We'll see if it does it while I'm gone. I'll be back. All right, let's go ahead and wrap these two pairs, these trades that I've taken, and just briefly go over them just to show you that how valuable it can be once you have a simple method and a simple strategy that only trades with the trend, because when the market's trending, it has the power and the potential to bring you into very profitable positions. So let's start out. Today we had European main refinancing rate, which is their interest rate announcement. And on this trade right here, this was the first trade. This was trade number 1. And I managed to get 15 pips, and I had to get out because USD unemployment claims and retail sales was next. And so this was trade number 1, exited right there. Then this was the next trade, the news trade, and I lost 8 pips. It took me out in a flash. So this was trade number 2, a full stop, minus 8. And then I was able to get back in on the break here. The pair went into a range, so I bought the break. I bought the RBO, as we call it. And this one, it hit my protective stop for 32 pips and got out. As it was getting out, I was looking on the board. I was watching the pound dollar because I was also trading that at the same time. And the market did not look like it was done. So I executed another position here below the yellow line to get back in long, and ended up jumping out right before a workout for 23 pips. So all of these trades combined, I traded 4 trades. One was a loss, a quick loss, and the other 3 were profitable, leaving me with a total profit of 62 pips, or almost 8 to 1 on this one pair alone. Let's go ahead and jump to the pound dollar. On the pound dollar, I wasn't as active. I didn't have to be, fortunately. And I was able to get into the news trade right there. And that trade actually rose up pretty high and then took me out at my protective stop for plus 40. It hit the protective stop as this pullback began. And then I did the same thing I did with the euro. I got back in below the yellow line right here as price swooped around. Got back in and ended up, this one also hit my protective stop for another 40 pips. So I got 80 pips in total on both of these trades. Again, trending markets, simple setups. Anyone can do this. And this ended up giving me also a clear 8 to 1. The euro dollar was almost 8 to 1. This one was clearly 8 to 1 using a 10 pip stop. I made 80 pips on this trade. So today was a great day. And as we head into the holidays, these markets have just been absolutely incredible this week. I hope you have a great weekend. And again, if you want to learn how to do something really simple, you don't have to use indicators. You don't have to use patterns. You don't have to use anything technical, really. Just pure price action, trading with the trend. I hope to see you in the Price Action Traders Institute. Have a great weekend.